Well, today is November 1st, which is known as All Saints' Day in many Christian circles. And at Brewster Baptist Church, this is also the week where there are lots of people here in the building preparing for the holiday fair coming up on Saturday, November 4th. And we hope if you're able to, that you'll come by and stop in and just join in the fun and the excitement of that long planned for and very busy day here at BBC. Because it is also All Saints' Day, that again many branches of the Christian tree recognize today, our reading comes from Paul's letter to the Ephesians, from Ephesians chapter 1. And it's part of Paul's prayer, which opens the letter thanking God for God's blessings. And I encourage you to read the whole thing from verses 3 to 23 if you like. I'm focusing on verses 11 to 23. And particularly our verses for today, verses 15 and 16, where Paul writes, I have heard of your faith in the Lord Jesus and your love toward all the saints. And for this reason, I do not cease to give thanks for you as I remember you in my prayers. I think it's always interesting in Paul's letters, he's always coming back to faith and love and hope, faith, hope, and love, love, hope, and faith. Those three foundational themes and aspects of our faith. And I just think it's interesting that Paul can say, I have heard of your faith. And can people say that about you and me? Have people heard about our faith? Well, how would they hear about it? Well, they're either going to hear about it from us, or maybe someone who knows us might share something with them. And so for Paul, he can say that he's heard about the faith of the Ephesians. I hope that people have heard about the faith of the people of Brewster Baptist Church. That's one of the things that the fair does for us. It gets a significant connection in the community, and it is nice to hear some of the positive comments that we receive when people go out and are asking for donations and things like that from local businesses. So I have heard of your faith. That means that faith is being lived out, it's being shared, it's being proclaimed in some way. And your love toward all the saints. And again, that's the growing part of that verse, right? It's easy to have love toward the saints we like, toward the saints we know, toward the saints we agree with. But Paul has heard of their love toward all the saints. And that's the kind of large love, the kind of big-hearted love that we are all called to live out. A love for all the saints who are in our church, in every church, that you and I are to be those kinds of loving ambassadors for Christ. And finally, Paul says, I do not cease to give thanks for you as I remember you in my prayers. How important it is to be focused both on giving thanks for everything that we can name, to focus on what we have to be thankful and grateful for, and to be faithful in lifting up other people in prayer. And just as Paul is praying for the Ephesian church, I covet your prayers for myself and our family and for our church, just as Jill and I seek to pray for all of you in our mutual ministry together. I give thanks and I pray for you this day.